And continuing on with the story, at this point it was mid to late November, and you may not be able to tell that due to the non-differentiation in weather patterns, but that's the desert for you. I had we went and visited Hoover Dam, one place I had been wanting to see for a very long time. Back in the day, they would have the History Channel would have Modern Marvels Hoover Dam, and I watched that quite a few times, watching the building of the Hoover Dam, the construction, and everything that went into it, the manpower, the hours, the construction of Boulder City. Boulder City was essentially a place to house all the workers while they worked on the dam. It is I think one of the seven wonders of the world, but it's a small dam compared to a lot of the newer dams. But at the time, it was a pretty massive undertaking, pretty massive project. It was really nice to visit, to go see it up close. I urge everyone to go see it. If you're heading out west, make sure you stop by Hoover Dam. You're on the Nevada side, and then you walk over, and you're actually in a different time zone when you go to the Arizona side. So that was something nice to experience. It was also nice to experience how massive it is in person, and to think that this is now a smaller dam, that how far engineering has come. Another thing that I noticed while living in the Mojave Desert is in the winter time, in November was not technically winter, it's still fall, that it gets really dry, and when it's down 10 to 6% humidity and it's 60 degrees, it feels like it's 30 degrees elsewhere. It's like the equivalence with the humidity and the effects of the very low humidity and being in the desert. So 60 degrees there, it could be a warm 60 degrees or a cold 60 degrees. So luckily that day we had a nice bit of sun, and it really illuminated everything. You could see the oxidized rock, and you could see the water, and you could see the water that comes through the treatment plant. Well, not the treatment plant, but the power plant. And you could see all the connections that deliver power through Las Vegas and through a lot of Southern California. Now, I think back in 2009, they built the Las Vegas overpass, not the Las Vegas overpass, the Hoover Dam bypass, because back in its origination, the traffic actually just drove across Hoover Dam. But due to post 2001 rules and regulations and security, they wanted to limit the amount of people who were actually driving across the dam, because to get into the dam you actually do have to pass through a national security checkpoint, which is really nice to keep that dam safe. And it is a massive spectacle to behold. You could spend a day there, go to the tour, get all the information. Those folks that give the tour, they're really happy to really fill you up with knowledge about the dam. And I was really upset that I didn't take any video. That's one thing in life. If you're going somewhere, don't be afraid to take as much video. Don't be afraid to take as many photographs. You want to capture memories. Memories are really important. Memories are intangible. You can't put a price on them. And once they're gone, they're gone. Or if you don't create them, they're never there in the first place. And that's one thing that you don't ever want to experience is growing up, whether you're in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever, if you're 150 and having no memories to hold on. So that's one thing you always want to do. Make as many memories as you can.